Hey guys, BMAN here. How are you guys doing today? Today we've got an awesome one for you guys that are beginners in this game. Now this one I thought I'd show you guys my most effective route to get to the Crumbling Farum Azula. That is the floating dragon island. And once you get to there, pretty much this video is going to show you guys how to get to the Godskin duo battle within 40 minutes. Now, this isn't going to show you how to prepare for that video, so this is going to open up the locations for you. Then you can go off and you can do whatever you want to do to get powerful enough to take on the fight. But this is going to show you guys the most effective route to get there, and so that all you need to focus on after that pretty much is just going off and finding things, exploring in that, and not knowing where to go. So with that said, let's get in and show you guys the way. You start from here. This is the first grace site pretty much you come out from. There's VARRE. Don't kill VARRE because you do need him to go to, well, the quickest, easiest route to go to MOHGWYN place for an awesome rune farm. If you guys struggle with bosses and that, the rune farm will be a good option for once you've done this and you've got into the Godskin duo. You'll be able to use the rune farm to level yourself up to whatever you need to be able to do whatever you want to do. Okay guys, so don't kill VARRE. Come to here and we want to go through all of this. Now this route that we show you guys is 0 killing, so you don't even have to kill a single thing to get to the Godskin duo, guys. Now the Godskin duo, that is pretty much end game. You've got to kill a Godskin duo, then you've got to kill one more boss, Malekith, then you end up in the buried city, guys. So this is 2 bosses. I'm going to take you 2 bosses away from the buried city. You get to skip Mordok, you get to skip all of that stuff, you get to skip everything because you're going straight to the buried city after you kill the Godskin duo and Malekith. So this route here that you're taking, you could technically beat the game with only, I think, if I'm correct, I might be missing 1 or 2, but with only 4 boss fights. And you can complete the game. I'm not saying those boss fights will be easy, because you'll have to go off and get leveled up and that to be able to do it. So first thing we're doing is we're going over here to get our awesome Ferrari. So that we can zoom around the map in our Ferrari. And stop hitchhiking. So you come to this grace site and you'll get your Ferrari.
Have you heard of the Finger Maidens? They serve but you. I can play turning to aid you. You need her to the foot. Then it's settled.
Except to take her Ferrari off her. And she gives you the keys.
Use it. It will summon Torrent. Has treat him with.
Now we just got to equip the key to our Ferrari into a D-pad. So you press Y onto here and select our Ferrari key. And now we've got our Ferrari. Get in our Ferrari and now we can zoom around the map. First thing we want to do is pick up this map. And then just because we're here, we go and get the Ash of War. Now this is by far the easiest route to take to get to ATLUS Plateau and stuff like that, because of course it's 0 killing. You do not have to go through a boss or anything to get there. This is very, very effective route to take. And that is the purpose of me making this video. Just to show people, because I've been playing this game for over 200 hours and I only just realized about this route here. So I thought, gosh, I better make a video so more of my subscribers and that realize this route, because it's a lot better than the other ones. So what we're doing here is we're just going up to the Storm Thing shack just up this way. So we'll touch grace on the way. We're going to go up this way because we want to collect the golden seed off the tree, golden tree, and we want to activate our spirit summon lady so that we can upgrade our spirits later, etc. and etc, etc. We want to touch grace up there too. Now guys, if you guys want me to carry on this profile and use this profile and show you guys the next step I do after this profile, after I've got into the Dodge Skin Duo, how I would then, my next step would be to go and get flasks, sacred tier flasks, to have more power in our things and stuff like that, and open up the rune farms and stuff like that. If you want me to make videos carrying on from this, like maybe a series 2 and etc, part 2, let me know in the comment section. Based on the interest on that is whether or not I'll carry on a part 2 for this.
Only to have their, did you know? It's quite a lot. You've been heading to entice well that, but I don't have.
Talk to this person 3 times.
Can you take this? The poor.
Now, our next step, we're going to come to here and then we're going to go to the church. The next church where we get our sacred flask, another sacred tier, and that'll be a point where we'll use to go to Caelid soon. So from this point here, we're pretty much going to that church, and then we're going to start collecting our medallion pieces, because we're going to need 2 halves of a medallion to use the main lift that we're going to get to at this plateau, without having to kill any bosses or kill anything at all. So we just come down here, all the way down here to this church. And here we are at the church. 3rd church of Marika. Make sure you pick up this because it's your flask. And to make it work, you actually have to put the tiers into it, which you do at the grace site. But this is not a how to do absolutely everything for beginners guide video. If you guys want me to make a video on all the basics for beginners and stuff like that, let me know in the description. And if you do, let me know what sort of items you think would be good for a beginner's guide. I've been thinking about making a beginner's guide to show where to get all the real vital items and really useful items. So like lantern and stuff like that, you know. How to collect up all the bell bearings so you have all the merchants in one shop location and things like that. Let me know in the description what you guys think would make a good video for beginners. Come through here and grab the map. Just to open up this location on your way through. Then I grab this cookbook because why not? And then we're heading through, and what we're heading through to is to the fort, but we're going to grab this tier just up here first. So make sure you grab these 3 items on your way through here, and then just carry on to the fort. We've just got the map, so you'll be able to see the fort on your map now. And here's the fort here. Now at this fort is the first half of the medallion that we need. Okay, and we won't have to kill anything. You can just run past everything. Grab the golden seed off this golden tree. And just take this path that you see me take. So we go up this first set of stairs. Then we go up the second set of stairs. And then just to the left there, in that tower, in the door in the tower, go up the ladder. And at the top of this tower here, we will have the chest that will have the medallion in it. The first medallion that we need. And with that, we're halfway to ATLUS Plateau. Practically. Now, we want to go back here, and we want to head to the second half of the medallion. Now we're back at the third Church of Marika. We're going to head over into the corner, into the lake here, and through a teleporter. So you head up this way, and there's a teleporter that takes you to Caelid. Use this teleporter. And we end up in Caelid. Now there's a grace site just in here that you can activate. In case you want to come back here. This is a good early game rune farm location. Each of the enemies here are worth 1,000 runes, 1,100 or something, which is quite a lot, and they're quite easy to kill. So you can farm runes up in this location quite easy. But there's better rune farms too, but this is just an easy early game rune farm. If you want to get some points up and while you're here, you can use this to farm your stats up a bit before you carry on to this next carry on through here. It's all up to you. Obviously for this video, we're not going to muck around farming, so we just go straight through here. It's up to you on how long you muck around in Caelid there, farming up to get your first lot of stats up quite well. It's very effective. You can get quite highly statted quite fast. You could use that to get yourself prepared to take on the Godskin duo straight out when you get there pretty much. If you farm this area right here up. I've got a link in the description for how to use this area right here as a rune farm. I'll link that in the description. But we also have a link in the description to the tutorial on how to get to MOHGWYN Place, which is the ultimate rune farm for the entire game. Now just come down this way. Obviously grab your golden seed from the golden tree on the way past. Touch grace down here. Now at this point we've got quite a few seeds. So we use them. The seeds you use to get yourself more flasks. So use the seed to increase the flasks. And those sacred tears are what you use to increase the amounts restored each flask right here. Then we want to head this way. Just run straight past this dragon, you'll be fine. He mucks around so much that he doesn't actually put an attack at you. As long as you run straight past him, you're fine. Just Just say hello as you walk past. And be nice. He just screams and yells because he's seen the Ferrari and he's like, oh my gosh, it's a Ferrari! It's a Ferrari! Jump up here. And then you want to go up to this little fort up here. Now be careful through here. These enemies in here will probably one-shot you. So obviously you got to just run through here. There's not very many. It's quite easy. It's quite simple. But they could one-shot you. So touch Grace here, and rest at that Grace site, just in case, so as you see here, I rest here too, just in case you do get killed, so that you just spawn back here. Easier just to rest there. Because these bats, if I find that the first one is the one that's the hassle, so I just shot it once to lure it a bit. Don't have to kill it. You can probably just run past, but I've noticed if you just run past, it seems to hit you. So get it off and like aggravate it a little bit first, and then run past it. Like you see. The other ones are slower. You will cop a little bit of poison going up the stairs, but if you're fast, you'll still just get up fine. And you won't get fully poisoned, so you won't take any poison damage. And at the top of this is the medallion and the chest, guys. So now we have the complete medallion that we need to operate the lift to get into ATLUS Plateau. So now we've got to just get to the lift, which in itself is just as easy. No killing, nothing at all. Now we want to come back here. And we're just coming back here just to grab our bell for our summoning. It's not required. You don't have to do this part. We're just doing this part because I want to make sure I get my bell.
May I have a word?
So I thought it was this one, but she's actually on this other side. Over here, come talk to this lady. After you have your steed, this lady's sitting here, you can come back and get your bell. Then you can make your summons and call your summons. Now we're going to head up here, and then we're going to head through, and we're going to head all the way through to the lift. So we got to get through Liurnia. So we'd want to just head on up this way, take the side path and head around. We're just heading on through this way, all the way around here, and we're going to head up that way. Pretty much only one way you can go through here, so... And I can't pull my map up through here once these wolves are on me and that, so... Just head on this way. And we're almost halfway to the Godskin duo already, guys. Would you have that? There's a grace site there, but I come through, I just go straight past it to grab this sacred tear first, and then we go back and touch grace. There's a guy here you can talk to, but for what I'm doing, I don't need to talk to him right now, so we ignore him. Touch grace, and then we got to jump down this cliff. Make our way down the cliff. This one's quite simple. Then you'll have a grace site just over here. Now you can see on the map, the map locations. See how they show them on the map? So anyone that needs to know about the maps, when you get near enough to them, the fog clears and you can actually see their location to go to them. So we'll go pick up this one. But that's how you find the maps, guys, for those that were wondering. Obviously for this route we don't need all the maps because I know the area. But we will show you this first one. Easiest way to find them is how you see me do, is you spot it on the map, once you can see it on the map, and you mark it, and then you just go to your marker. That's the easiest way to do it, guys. That's how I do it. You see it works really well. Pick up the map. And now we're going to go back to the ruins just up here. And there's a teleporter at these ruins that takes you directly to the academy gate, guys. So we're going to take that teleporter and we're going to go straight to the academy gate. Now I'm going to show you guys the location where to get the next piece of the map. But because I don't need it for what I'm doing, I don't get it. But I do show you guys where it is. And you can see how you can see it on the map and that. So we'll come here. This is the teleporter. So it's right here on these ruins. Take this teleporter and it will take you straight to the academy gate. From this point, you want to touch grace, and then we're going to have to go off and grab the key and grab another grace site we're going to need a bit later. So touch grace so that we can teleport back to here soon. Now, the map piece for this big middle section is right there for those that want to go and get it. I don't need it for this gameplay, so we don't go and get it, but I've pinned it there so you know where it is, just in case you didn't know. So if you get to this point and you want to go and get that map, go and grab that map and then teleport back to this site that we're at and then come carry on. That's up to you if you want to do that. But we want to just come over this way and get the key for that academy gate is behind the dragon that's over here. Now again, we did not have to kill a single thing for this route at all. All the way up to the Godskin duos. Once you've got the Academy key, see we grabbed the Academy key just from behind the dragon there. It was on that body. If you missed it, sorry. It was on that body. That was the Academy key for the big sealed Academy gate, okay? So we now have the key. We can go back to that sealed gate and go through it. We're just grabbing this grace site before we do that because we need this grace site later, okay? So once we've got this grace site, we can now teleport back to the Academy gate. Now we're at the Academy gate, we have the key, we can go through the gate. So you just press Y to examine seal and you'll walk through. Once we get through, we just go to the right and through the next seal again. We do not go and take the lift. So we are here, touch grace to activate this grace site, and then we're going that way. So we're going through here, so go up to this seal and press Y on Xbox to go through the seal. Examine seal and you'll teleport through. Now we're on this side, right here, okay? Now there's a grace site right here. Now we want to just follow this road pretty much all the way up to the big lift, but we're sticking a little off the road because we don't want to get into any fights. Now just up here, there's 3 catapults that's going to be starting to lunge things at you. As long as you're moving left and right to the sides and zigzagging and stuff, they won't hit you, okay? So it's pretty easy to avoid as long as you're aware of that they're there and they're going to shoot you. Keep an eye on when they shoot, and when they throw something, just go a different direction to when they threw it. So as you see right here, there's catapults throwing stuff now. Those are pretty easy to avoid, so don't be put off by that. And go straight past. And then we get up to the big lift. Simple as, easy as. Now if this helps you guys out at any point in this video, help me out, hit that like button. It helps my video in the algorithms and helps my channel grow. Leave me an awesome comment, subscribe if you're new, and share this video with all your friends. With that said, make sure you guys have an awesome day, as always. Now, we're here, and it's just a matter of going and activating the lift by lifting our medallion up, and we get to ATLUS Plateau. Again, with 0 kills, we had not have to kill anything at this point. So we press Y on Xbox to hoist the medallion and activate the lift. And we've hoisted up the medallion, and there it is, the lift rising. And now we are here, ATLUS Plateau, guys, without having to kill a single thing. thing of the past is the days where we went through all those boss fights to get to ATLUS Plateau. We can now do it without having to kill a single thing. Let's go, guys. Let's go. That in itself deserves a like. If you haven't already, get down there and hit that like button for me. It helps me out a lot. Helps my channel grow. And it helps me help you guys. So now, the point of coming to ATLUS Plateau was just so that we can get to our Perfumist Grotto, grace site. But while we're here, we're going to go over and open up the map because it's so easy, and we might as well. So those that want to see how to open up the map, you're going to see that too. Well, most of it. So come down this way, because I go this way to avoid aggravating those two big giants that were at the lift. And this way is safe to go down this way. Don't have to come into this little village part. I was just curious what that item was. It's clearly useless. Then we want to get to this road and we want to follow this road up to the map segment, and we want to get our golden seed off this tree on our way past. So we're getting quite a lot of flasks at this point because we've gone past quite a few seeds and we've collected quite a few golden seeds. And we're going to collect another 2. So we're going to have quite a few flasks. Now we have the map from here. Going to head back down to this grace site. And then we'll head over to the Perfumist Grotto grace site that we need. And we are here. Now just take this path and we're going to head up the side to Perfumist Grotto. Just hug this cliff face this whole way up. Past the bear and everything. And come in behind this big poison mist flower, and we get the Perfumist Grotto. Now this is vital, we need this one. This is the one that makes the glitch later on to be able to get to the floating dragon island. Now you can't teleport from in there, so you got to make sure you come out of there. But what we do is we come along here, run past these guys here, and go through and pick up our golden seed. There's 2 of them, so we pick up the 2 golden seeds, and we pick up the map for here, and the grace site while we're here. Triple whammy. If this dude chases you, just head over this way a little bit and then he'll disappear, he'll despawn, just like that. Then we can hit our grace site. Now we've got all that done, we've got our Perfumist Grotto grace site. We're all ready to start doing the teleporting stuff and that. So now we just got to go get to the teleporters. So we just add all our flasks in with all our extra golden seeds and stuff that we have. Now we've got quite a lot of flasks. We head back over here to Leonia, and we're going to head on up to the bell flies. Now, guys, if you guys choose to do this route here, I highly suggest that before you kill Malekith in the Dragon Island, the floating Dragon Island, he's the big boss dog looking type boss thing in there. Before you kill him, I highly suggest you go through and get through to the mountaintops of the giants and open up a grace point there before you kill him. Otherwise, you will not be able to get into the mountaintops of the giants in that current game. Okay, just be aware of that. Now we're here at the Belfries, okay? You can do this full route that we do here. See right there is the map if you want to go up and get that before you come here. But again, we don't need it for this video. Get the key to activate this portal from here. It's an imbued sword key. It's different to the other ones. Then we want to go down and use the bottom portal for the floating Dragon Island. Crumbling Farum Azula. Now again, you can do all of this stuff fine without stopping you from being able to access the non-buried city. But if you kill Malekith, once you kill Malekith, you will have the buried city, guys. So be aware of that. You can do anything up until that point. Absolutely fine. You can kill the Godskin duo and all of that fine. It's Malekith that will be the issue. Once you get to here, we want to go and teleport to the Perfumist Grotto, guys. And yes, this glitch is still working. This was recorded today, the same day of me uploading. So this still works, guys, doing all of this stuff. I honestly think it's an Easter egg and not a glitch at this point. So once we spawn here, we quit the game. I know it sounds weird. Quit. From the in-game menu, quit game. And then when we load back in, we will be in the correct place at the floating Dragon Island. You'll see it'll load in, and we'll be at the floating dragon, guys. So we've got in there from a brand new game without killing a single thing. We're here. Crumbling Farum Azula. In 38 minutes, guys. Simple as, easy as. If this helps you out, help me out. Hit that like button for me. It'll help my video in the algorithm and help my channel grow. And that, in turn, helps me help you guys. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Come through here. For me, I find it easier just to run past all these guys with no armor on, so I take my armor off so I'm lightweight, and then I can run past them easily. Up to you on how you want to do it. This is how to get to here. Then obviously you'll probably won't be able to defeat, unless you're a highly skilled player, you won't be able to kill the Godskin duo at this point. You'll have to go off and level up and stuff like that. But unless you're here, this got you to these points, and you'll now be able to go off, explore, have all ATLUS Plateau access to it and everything, and go off and have fun, guys, with some direction. Knowing that you just need to get gruntier, and then you can come back to this Godskin duo, defeat them when you're ready, carry on through to Malekith, defeat him when you're ready, and then you only have to defeat 2 more bosses in the buried city and you will be completed the game. So it's practically, I think, only 4 more bosses left in the game after this point where we're at. But obviously it's easier said than done, unless you're a highly skilled person. And then we're here. For this, I rest here because I know that I'm going to die in this next room, just because I want to die to grab this smithing stone. But you don't have, you can just run past if you don't want the smithing stone. and then you want to just head on through to the next grace site, and at the next grace site has the bell bearing that you guys want. Miner's bell bearing. So you can buy somber smithing stones 7 and 8, guys, which is pretty cool to have this early. Not that it's really that useful at this point, but it's cool to have. So come down here, come this way. I find just hard out roll, do your roll, and you'll make it through here. And there we are there, the final grace site, right by the miner's bell bearing. And then right over here, on the edge here, on this body, is the miner's smithing bell bearing number 4. And from this point, it's just a tiny little jump over to the Godskin duos, guys. So we've got into this point here in practically 40 minutes, guys. Easy as, simple as. Here's the game time, 41 minutes 56 seconds. We're level 9 and we're at the Crumbling Farum Azula. Simple as, easy as. Now to get through to the Godskin duo, we just head this way. Once we get to this Godskin duo, that'll be the end of the video, guys. So if this helps you out, again, help me out. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you're new. Leave me an awesome comment. Tell me what sort of videos I could make for in the future to help you guys out in Elden Ring. And share this video with all your friends, guys. Have an awesome day, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. We're practically right here. It's just a hop, skip and jump away, and we're at the Godskin duos, guys. Easy as, simple as, without a single kill. So let's go, guys. From this point you can go on and do whatever you want. Let's go. Catch you guys in the next video. BMAN out. Thank you for watching my videos. Show you the time that it took to get here. 43 minutes 36 seconds.